Good morning, friends. It's 6:49, and I wonder if you can see the bridges and the lights. So of course it's a little hazy today. So I just fed Jericho. I've been putting his food in a warm water bath because otherwise it's straight from the fridge and it's too cold. So I leave it in a warm water bath, and that sits there for about 10 minutes while I brush my teeth. And I noticed that Jericho was getting really antsy while he was waiting for his food, so I used this automated bug toy to keep him busy. So that keeps him busy while I brush my teeth. And then when he eats, I just put everything down on his food mat. Quail leg and some quail organs and intestines and a little tiny bit of ground meat, and he loves to chomp on that stuff. So after Jericho's done eating, I like to exercise, but it's still too dark outside, so I wait until the sun comes up, and until then I read scripture. So this is the Sefer app. This is the free app, and it has a daily prayer here, and then it has the 67 books, I think, but then the ones that are grayed out, the ones that they restored, the total of 87, I think, is what you get when you pay for the app. But for the free app right now, I'm just reading these, and right now I'm on Shemuel. This is the second time I'm reading it through. So today's daily prayer, they have one in the morning, noon, and in the evening. So this morning is, hear now and do Yasharel, Yahuwah our Elohim. Yahuwah is one. You shall love Yahuwah your Elohim with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all yourself. And you shall love your neighbor as yourself. Blessed are you, Yahuwah our Elohim, King of all time, for giving us life abundantly. Praise Yah. So I'm going to read this for 30 minutes, and then once the sun is up, I'll take a walk and work out. So it's lighter out, but it looks like it's raining. Jericho, I gotta get up soon. He likes to sit in my lap. What are you doing, Jericho? Hi, Jericho. So usually I like to go for a walk and work out, but I think I'm just gonna do a walk and work out in here. But before I went, I wanted to share this with you. So it says, then came the word of Yahweh. Oh yeah, this is Shemuel, and this is 1:15, verse 10 and 11. So then came the word of Yahweh unto El Shemuel, saying, it grieves me that I have set up Shaul, which is Saul, to be king, for he has turned back from following me, and has not performed my commandments. And it grieved Shemuel, and he cried unto El Yahweh all night. And then I wanted to go down to this one. This is verse 23. For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, and stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry. Because you have rejected the word of Yahweh, he has also rejected you from being king. So I think that's very interesting, that today's October 31st. And we all know I'm not going to call it a holiday, because they're actual holy days that are not, I'll call it a how do you call it? A billion-dollar industry. Spend your money on nasty junk food that's going to make you unhealthy. Oh, and by the way, get it from strangers. Very interesting. This is my faith is new. To me, it hasn't even been a year, but I haven't really celebrated those Hallmark holidays. Let's be honest, they're just, they start putting candy out like in July, and I think that the December 25th holiday stuff is already out also. And I personally think it's just, marketing gimmicks and ways to make money, just like pet food manufacturers use fancy claims and marketing gimmicks to sell their food. but it's not, I don't think it's good. Because like this says, and I'm sure a lot of people might be stubborn about this, and this verse is so fitting, and stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry. All these traditions that we have. Anyway, this is part of my morning routine. I read scripture and kind of think about how it applies to life. And my previous morning routine video included some what's called New Age stuff that I stopped doing once I came to faith. So that's why I kind of wanted to tie this into today's morning routine video, kind of as an update, because I actually posted on my community tab that I deleted that video because it includes stuff that I don't practice anymore. So that's why I'm talking about that in today's morning routine video. So I think I'm going to just go for a walk. I was hoping to bring my resistance bands and work out outside, but it's really raining, so probably just take a walk and maybe work out inside instead. So I take the stairs down just for a little bit more exercise, and then just gonna clump around on my rain boots, walk around, take a look at some flowers and trees. So I really love going for a walk, especially right first thing in the day, first part of the day, right in the morning, because then I get a lot of fresh air, and the sun actually, when the sun hits your skin, you actually get a boost of serotonin. So it's really, really cool, really nice to go outside in the morning, especially when the sun's rising. I mean, today it's raining out, but I still like to go outside for the fresh air and just take a walk, because I would find myself saying, like, I've always wanted to exercise and work out more and be more active. And I always found myself saying, I'll do it later, I'll do it later, I'll do it later. So I said, all right, how can I get around this? Do it first thing in the morning, and then it's done. I don't have to worry about it, right? Okay, so it's 8:20 now. Time for breakfast. I forgot my water on the walk. So I decided not to work out because I just remembered that I'm in the luteal phase, which is right before menstrual. And during this time, it's more difficult for women to rebuild muscle after it tears. So it's better to do longer walks than working out with the resistance bands. So, and I also follow some cycling when it comes to the food that I eat. So this I have is yogurt with apple, roasted sweet potato, and some tahini, and sunflower seeds, and bee pollen. So basically what I do is called cycle syncing, and you eat specific foods for the specific phase of your cycle, and it helps work with the hormones. Like during some phases we have more estrogen and then other phases there's more progesterone. So the specific foods are supposed to help regulating and like working with those hormones so that you don't have period pains. And it actually does help a lot. Like I used to have really, really bad. I mean, this is kind of like TMI territory, but ladies, if you're watching, I'll put some links in the description for this cycle syncing. So it's specific foods during each cycle phase and specific workouts. And you can also plan your job around it too. Like, so for example, during ovulation, we have more energy. Well, if we're eating the right foods and doing the right things and our period is normal, we have more energy and we're more social. So for example, that's when I would do the resistance bands and like really, really tear muscles because it's easier for them to rebuild and you have the energy to work out more. And then when you're more social, that's the time when you schedule meetings and go out with friends or whatever. And then, for example, with menstrual phase, which comes right after luteal, so when you're in the menstrual phase, that's like relax, like no physical stress. So leading up to that in the luteal phase is also when you kind of relax with workouts. But during menstruation, you're also like more more inward and more analytical. So I use that time to look back on the previous month and see like which videos did best and which titles and thumbnails. And that's when I kind of like evaluate and I do my finances. So it's like that's more like an analytical and reflective, like, okay, let's look back, see what worked, what didn't, stuff like that. It's really helpful and it's also helped me eat more variety too. I forgot to mention, Jericho's waiting to sit in my lap probably. I forgot to mention, so earlier I was talking about today being October 31st, but then on my phone it says the 24th, so I do everything 1 week in advance. So typically yesterday is when I shoot my video podcasts and YouTube videos and all of that. But I also wanted to do a morning routine video, so that's why I'm doing it on Monday, because yesterday I already filmed a bunch. And so today, when I'm filming, it's the 24th, but it will be published next Monday, which is today when you're watching it, October 31st. Another important thing going off of cycling is that, like cycle syncing, is that I buy everything that I can at the farmer's market. So the apples, the yogurt, and the sweet potatoes, and the bee pollen also comes from local bees. And so that I get at the farmer's market. Seeds and nuts I can't get, so I do buy that at the grocery store, but I go once a week and get as much as I can at the farmer's market, support local businesses and local agriculture, and you know, they don't use all of these chemicals and they grow everything fresh and they take care of their animals. They all have like open pastures to roam around. So I really like to do that. You know, it takes more work because I have to take the train. It takes about an hour there, hour back. But I bake it into my schedule and make it work. Because I buy my meat there and then I share that with Jericho. I thought that this thing always comes off. And then, yeah, it's really great. And I enjoy it. Okay, so I finished breakfast. Now time to work. Okay, Jericho. So I like to use Notion to keep track of everything. Let's see. This isn't right. Oh, wait, yeah. So AM routine video. Doing that. So Monday, let's see. We've got. So I have to update a blog post, add to resources page, gather deals. Oh yeah, so on Mondays I just started posting daily deals. So I'm gonna do daily deals on Amazon, maybe for Chewy as well, and maybe some others. So I post that to my community tab, and then I also post that to my email list, and I'll put links in the description below if you want to do that. You can hit subscribe and then you'll get my daily deals. I do cat products. And so I'm also going to schedule my YouTube community posts for the week, and I have to work on the nutrition program that I'm doing. So I'm doing another nutrition program for cats. And this one actually comes with the software called Animal Diet Formulator, and the course teaches how to use it. One of the instructors is Dr. Barbara Royal, and she, along with Steve Brown, created Animal Diet Formulator. So I'm excited about that because then I can balance Jericho's diet properly. Jericho's going crazy. It's because usually I don't film right now. Usually, like I filmed yesterday, so he's like, "What's going on?" Oh, I have to create shorts as well. Do you watch shorts? Do you like shorts? Do you like shorts? Do you watch shorts, like YouTube shorts, Instagram reels? Because I always put off making them, but I know it's really, really important for like a business aspect, to do it, because they have a lot of virality because these platforms are pushing them because they're, they want to be the next TikTok. But YouTube Shorts actually apparently just surpassed TikTok in monthly users. They're over 1 billion, and I think TikTok just hit 1 billion. Insane. I'm going back and forth on TikTok. I don't know. I don't know. What I do like about TikTok, though, is that I can schedule them on the computer, whereas with Instagram Reels, I have to manually post them on the app, which is annoying because then I have to remember to do it. With YouTube, I can schedule it as well. I like to have systems so that it's as easy as possible for me because I'm posting so much content. Then I'm also going to research topic ideas for my next video podcast and create those titles. I also have to edit this video. And so it's about 8:34, so I'm gonna get to work, and then I take another walk at 11:15. Okay, so they're doing construction. I'm sure you can hear it. Jericho's sitting in my lap, wanting to cuddle because it's so loud. Oh my gosh, this is horrible. So this is what I deal with in the morning during the week. So I'm working on a nutrition program here. That's a little sneak peek. If you want to get early access to this, join my YouTube membership program by clicking the join button in the description. And it's about 11:20 right now, so it's time to go for a walk. So I just saw one of my cat friends. Let's see if he's still out. I hope I can say hi. Where did he go? Where did he go? Let me see. Oh, he just pooped or peed. He's covering up. Hi, my friend. Hi. What you doing? Hello, you went to the bathroom? Huh? You went to the bathroom? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? What are you doing? You want to play? Get that stick. He just likes pettings. What's he doing? So I like to go on a walk and make friends with little cats that I see outside. Right? Right, my friend? My baby boy. What are you doing? Hmm? What are you doing? Aw, you guys show us how cute you are? Show me how cute you are. Look at Jericho. My baby boy. So I just got back from my walk. Time to make lunch. It is 11:55. Successful morning routine done. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more of these videos. Thanks for watching.